scheduled to come in at 12, but my daughter got her braces off and it took a little bit more time. So I pushed it back to 1 so that I didn't have to do it in the car. I could just take care of what I had to take care of and then come home. So I will give it a minute. If you are in here, if you could drop down, comment below your name and all of that so that I could say hi, that would be wonderful. I put out a video on Friday, but I was kind of back and forth with uploading this weekend, and then just thought, you know, I just need to take some more time. So if you wouldn't mind smashing that like button, it just kind of helps push it out to people going through it, and hopefully offering them a community to be able to have. So if you wouldn't mind hitting the like, and if you're new and you like this content, think about subscribing. And yeah, so I'll give it another minute and then we'll get started. The kiddos are on spring break, so I'm just trying to find some fun things to do. Can you guys drop a comment and a like? Let me know, you know, who's here and all that good stuff. Hi, Mary. How are you doing today? I hope you're feeling a little better. I have been... Hi, Waves. Hello, hello. You know, I think I've been crying every day, but at night... Oh, you're on. Hi, Wave. I'm doing okay. It's weird because I feel like mostly the physical stuff is gone. Or better. It's not gone, it's better. I think where I am is a lot more mental. So like the agitation and the feeling like I can't sit still, not akathisia, but just feeling like antsy. It's just this uncomfortable, like when I'm laying down trying to go to sleep at night, it's this like uncomfortable agitation. Like I feel like I need to get up and pace around. It's not akathisia because it's not, I don't have to move. But I think when I like close my eyes, the world feels really heavy. So I hope you guys are doing okay. And you know, at night is when like we think of our kitty. So it's hard. It's hard. I think this whole process is like really, even when the physical withdrawals start to subside, it's you don't feel calm, you don't feel comfortable in your own skin. It takes a while, and I think that that part is difficult because when there's agitation or there's, you know, like any type of controversy, yelling, anything around me, it's really difficult for me to handle. And I think all of you guys probably feel the same way. If there's any disruption and it's not constant peace, it's really just it's really hard to take. And then when you're feeling like, I can normally handle that, like if things are like rough, like not yelling, but just it's so hard to like completely put into words. If it's just not like peaceful, if there's any type of ripple, I think that's when I start to feel really uncomfortable. Like my mind, my body. Waves. Hi, Mary. Really scared and lonely. So much loss. Both my elderly parents are very unwell. I'm sorry, Waves. I've not been part of their life for 3 years. Poly drug. Not coping with it at all. So much yelled at as can. I'm so sorry that you're going through that. Can't be there. Miss precious years, barely can care for myself. Waves, would you say that you are still really heavy into the withdrawals at this point? Um, Farnana? Fauna. I'm sorry if I butcher your guys' names. I'm sorry. I'm not good with it. Hello, I'm still going to. You're still going to taper? Is that what you're saying? So I think my goal for this week is to just have fun through spring break with the kids. We have like quite a bit of doctor's appointments and stuff. Like I booked a lot of stuff during spring break so that they don't have to be out of school. So like her braces were removed today. Tomorrow is their dentist appointment. And my allergy testing. Somebody on here told me to do the food allergy to help with my ears because my ears are always like plugged, congested, crackling, popping. It's really weird. So, and then we have their eye appointments and my dermatology for my HS and stuff like that. And I scheduled most of it this week. So I don't have to pull them out of school, which is really good. But I still want to leave time for just taking them to the park or something. My daughter doesn't play at the park, but just taking them and getting some air or whatever. But like physically, I can do more, but I mentally, with everything that's going on, I feel like anything that happens and I want to cry, or anything that happens and I want to like be in a dark room, and just not deal with it. It's a really shitty thing that these withdrawals do to your mind, where you just can't deal with the simplest of things sometimes. Hello, I'm so good. I've been in withdrawal since March 21st. Oh, 21. March of 21. Wow. I was independent working and all okay before meds, just stressed with pandemic. Okay. March 21st or March 2021? Withdrawals from another med and was polydrugged for the, not just benzos for you. Okay. Well, I really hope that if it's from 2021, that's insane. I can't even like begin to think about how long it is. Like when I laid here last night, I just felt like I wanted to curl up in a ball. There was a little irritability with people, situations, and bye, honey. Certain situation. Oh, thank you. My eyes are all puffy, but thank you. You're so sweet. Wow, that's horrible, Waves. Yeah. Do you get any good days? I do get good days. There was like 2 nights ago, I woke up and I literally felt at peace. I felt comfortable and I felt calm and I felt happy and I just felt peaceful that I laid in bed for like 20 minutes just because I was like, I feel good right now. I mean, there are okay days and there are good days. I would say that the bad days, like the really bad days, are behind me, and I'm really hoping that the really bad days are behind me. But I think the GABA needs to repair, and I think that that's the one thing that is holding me back right now. I feel like my body just has to recover from what the benzos did, and that's a hard thing to wait and see if things are gonna progress. Please, no one be scared of my story. It was an antidepressant withdrawal that kicked it off for me. Oh, wow. Yeah, wow, that's crazy. I am so, so hoping that you start to feel better. People say it's just a matter of time, and it's like I hear stories like that, and it's scary. I'm on a 3-month taper and I'm having trouble sleeping. Uh, Surely. So at the beginning of my withdrawal, I was not sleeping. I was sleeping maybe 3 or 4 hours every other night. And sometimes it was 3 hours every like 2 nights. And I still am taking medication to help sleep, but that has gotten so much better. So just hold tight because it really does get better. The sleeping, I know when you're in it, I was having anxiety at the thought. Not I wasn't having like a constant anxiety, but I was having an anxiety when I thought I had to go to sleep. I was afraid to lay there all night. So, um, just remember the sleeping thing does get better. It's your brain's way of trying to figure out all the craziness that has happened to it and try to readjust. Um, but for me, I am sleeping every night. I'm sleeping a good 6 to 7 hours, but I am taking um, sleeping pills. But it's working. It's helping me sleep. It's getting me through. So um, you're doing really well, Erin. Better okay days are a great sign. Yeah, I'm really thankful. Um, I'm really, really thankful. I definitely have some physical symptoms and some emotional symptoms for sure. But I think that's just a matter of I just have to be patient. I think it's your nervous system that needs to repair. Yes, I'm hoping. I definitely think it's your nervous system that needs to be repaired. I'm just surprised that it takes so long. It's a Sprite. I'm not drinking. I'm just surprised that your nervous system, needs a year or two to recover. It's so insane to me. So my daughter got her braces off today and I'm like really excited. I feel like every time I can achieve something, I can go to the doctor, I can take them to the park, I can whatever. I'm proud of myself because when we're going through this, everything feels hard. Being around people, leaving, it just everything feels hard and heavy. And I really feel like just getting to do the things that I have to do as a wife and a mom, like having to do those things and being able to do those things, because at the first 2 months I couldn't, just makes me smile because it's simple. It's take her to the dentist, but I'm getting stuff done. And at the end of the day, when you can do those things and lay down and feel like you've contributed to your house, and it's nobody else makes me feel that way, but I feel that way. But like when I get to do those things and I feel proud of myself and like I achieved things and I did what I had to do, it does help with that feeling of um what's the word? It helps with the not sad feeling, but the I guess burden feeling when because you're doing what you need to do. Your partner's working and you're taking care of the house. So I think it's a good feeling. Why aren't doctors more open with withdrawal symptoms? You know, I'm not a doctor, but I can only assume it's because they haven't been through it. I think that doctors, they have their book that tells them what withdrawals look like, and I don't understand where they got the withdrawals, like the symptoms and everything. But I really think they open their book and they're like, okay, this isn't part of withdrawal. Because I was on Tapering for like a week for migraines. And when I started saying I started having suicidal thoughts and I gave them like a list of things that I was feeling, they actually said, these are not part of withdrawal. And I was like, I was on it and going through withdrawal. Like I was on it and then I started to come off of it. And they were like, those are not side effects. Those are not withdrawal. And I said, no, I started feeling like this when I got on the medication. It is. And my sister was calling, who's a nurse. My husband was calling because I was like suicidal. I was not good. Disclaimer. Disclaimer. Like it lasted a week. It was medication related. I'm good, but I knew I was off. I knew there was things that were not right, and reached out to my doctor. They were being really difficult. They weren't trying to help. They were just like, well, you need to find another neurologist. My sister was like, how do we help? Like, how do I taper you? So my sister, who is an RN, was trying to call. My husband was like, this is not okay. Try to call. And then my husband's friend, his dad is a neurologist. He's like one of the top in my city. And so we went and saw him. He didn't take my insurance at the time, but he gave us a really good discount because my husband and him and his son are friends. Like he's been to his birthday party and like he knows them. So we go there and he does all his stuff and he told me how to come off of the Tapering. And was like, yeah, those are withdrawals. But for the longest time, they made me out to feel crazy. Like, these are not withdrawals from medication. And I really felt crazy. I knew it was connected, but I felt crazy. Like, I always knew I was pregnant because I got anxiety. My first trait when I was pregnant was anxiety. Like, the day that I was a surrogate and they did the implantation, the next day I had anxiety. I knew it took. So like we listen to our bodies and we say, no, it's connected. Like this is what it was. And so like I knew it was medication related. I got off the medication and I really feel like if it's not in the doctor's books, they just say it's not related, where I don't even know where they're getting their information. Like, did they have 200 people withdraw from this drug and then they couldn't have had them list all of their traits and not have most of the symptoms that we're experiencing. So like, where did they get their case studies? Like, who did they talk to get their, oh, no, there's no withdrawal from benzos. Like, a lot of people are told there's no withdrawal from benzos. Like, they obviously didn't talk to anybody because you can't tell me that if they interviewed even 50 people that there's no withdrawal or it's a very whatever calm, it's not even a big deal withdrawal. So like I don't understand where doctors get their information. However, there are doctors out there that do have a really good grasp. Like my doctor that was telling me I need to get off and was not upping my dose, was leaving me at like a fairly low dose. She was on it. And so she knew exactly what it entailed, which if you find a doctor that's on the same medication, I think that that's a lifesaver because they know more. I think you have to go through it to completely understand. Like my husband, he couldn't fathom what anxiety felt like until he had anxiety. And then now when I say I have anxiety, he can absolutely relate because he's gone through it. So I wish more doctors would either study it more, or I don't want to say them get on the medication just to withdraw, but I just wish there needs to be more research, more. I hate when somebody tells a doctor I'm going through this and they say that's not withdrawal. Because with the whole Tapering, they should have listened to me. Instead of said it's not withdrawal, they should have put it on the paper and been like, this patient is experiencing this withdrawal. And they should have taken me serious instead of saying it's not that. Because if they keep saying it's not that to 100 people, that's a good case study that's having withdrawal symptoms that they could add and put with the withdrawal. But because they make people feel crazy, nothing's ever documented, and it's the same thing, 10 years down the road. Oh, that's not withdrawal. Well, if you listened to all the people in the last 10 years, you would have seen that they're all experiencing the same thing. So that is beyond frustrating for me. Beyond frustrating that they don't take us serious. They just say it's not that. Hi, how are you today? Thank you, Shirley. Yeah, I wish that they would do more studies now. Like, I'm sure, they could reach out to channels like mine and be like, okay, well, 200 of your friends on YouTube, would they come in and do like a case study for benzo withdrawal, antidepressant withdrawal, opiate withdrawal, and let's see what the statistics are now. They can get people that would absolutely write down their withdrawal, and then they can get a little bit more information. Like, that's something that I wish that they would do. It is withdrawal. Old school benzo withdrawal was 3 weeks. Yeah, they have put something else in the benzo for sure. That's a scary thought, that benzo withdrawal was 3 weeks and that they would put something extra in it to make it this bad. Like, that's really sad to me. You're good, that's awesome. I'm so happy. It's crazy. I kind of wonder how they make medication to where it's so awful for so long. That is the thing that, yeah, there's dozens and dozens of listed side effects. So seems plausible that withdrawal could cause these also. Absolutely. And like, if they got people to talk about their withdrawal, it would just add so much more awareness. Like, I would go down there tomorrow and list all of my things if they would add it to the withdrawal effects to help somebody else. Like, I would absolutely go down there and do that. They just have to want to look into it. It kind of feels like they don't want to. They don't want to know. They don't want to look into it. That's kind of how it feels. But I definitely am feeling up and down with we got rid of his my kitty cat, just the food, the treats, and the grass that we bought. We bought Amazon grass so that he could eat it without going out, because he was an inside cat. That's been a real struggle during the withdrawal, because during the withdrawal I'm already like sad, and I'm already feeling, all of that, all those feelings. And then seeing his stuff, I don't know if it's like good or bad. I'm torn with, like, my daughter has his collar around her wrist, and I'm like, whatever you need to do. So it's been a really, really hard week. Especially at night, I would lay here and pet him, and it was comforting when you're going through this. So I notice it a lot more at night, when I'm like, I would usually roll over and cuddle. Hi, Erin, I'm a little late to the chat, but I hope you're feeling better. Thank you so much, Sydney. I'm doing okay. I feel really sad, but that's just the loss of my animal. And I feel like the withdrawals, the irritability, like feeling like I don't want to be in my own skin, if that makes sense. Like, you want to curl in a ball. I don't even know what that feeling is. It's not anxiety, but it's just this uncomfortable. Some of these feelings that we have with the withdrawals are just so hard to explain, because they're nothing like we've ever felt. That would make me feel more comfortable. Yeah. They have made the withdrawal much longer, and some chemicals, maybe just stronger benzo. That mixes prescription purchase. Yeah, I wish that they wouldn't make a stronger benzo. Like, I wish it was less strong and less crazy when you get off. Yeah, that's me always uncomfortable in my skin. Yeah, I think, I mean, I think my worst, absolute worst symptom was the insomnia. Because when you're sleeping, at least you're getting some relief during the sleep, you know, for however many hours. But you can't put your finger on. Hello, I'm glad you're back, honey. I can't put my finger on like the feelings of the uncomfortable agitation. Um, like I can't put my finger on. I mean, I know it's the GABA receptors. Like I understand that, but like I don't know. I feel like when you walk around your house and then you stop and you get in your own brain, I feel like that's what makes things so much worse. Then when it goes away, you're in heaven. I just want it to go away, you know. Did you recently start sleeping aid? No, I've been on sleeping aids for the past few years. My goal was to stop the benzo, stop the antidepressant. I stopped the antidepressant first, and then I stopped the benzo a good like 2 months later to give my body time. And then I was on Qvivic sleep aid. So I was on Qvivic sleep aid, benzo, and amitriptyline and antidepressant. So I stopped the antidepressant. I stopped the benzo. I ran out of Qvivic, which is insurance doesn't cover it. It's like $500, so I wasn't going to do that. So I stopped that. So in that time, I wasn't sleeping. So my doctor prescribed trazodone, and our goal is as soon as my body gets back to normal with the withdrawal and I feel okay again and I feel like I am, 100% because I'm not trying to hurry things, then, because I'm only on 50 milligrams of the trazodone, then we would cut that down, and that would be the last thing I get off of because it's helping me get through this withdrawals, and I'm only on one medication, as where I was on 3 or 4 before. Now I'm on 1. So the goal is to finish up the withdrawal and feel good again and feel okay, stable. And then slowly, I'm not in any hurry, but just very slowly over the next year, I don't even care, cut back the trazodone because there's only one medication now. Are you talking about akathisia, Mary? Let me scroll up. I think I missed something. You're uncomfortable in your skin. Oh, yeah. Then when it goes away, you're in heaven. You're talking about akathisia, right? Or just the uncomfortableness in your skin? Okay, I get it now. At least it comes and goes. I wish it was totally gone. Ah, yes, I remember now. You'll be okay with the trazodone. Yeah, I hear that it's something that's not crazy. I've talked to doctors and I've talked to people that have been on it, and they say that they had no problem getting off of it. That it's super, whatever. Granted, everybody's different, but I seem to be okay getting off of the amitriptyline and okay getting off the Qvivic. So, all in all, I think it'll be okay. And that's the last thing. That's the only pill that I take. I do take hydroxyzine if I'm feeling agitated, but that's like a glorified Benadryl, which is the same as Benadryl. So it helps with my allergies and it's whatever. But the only prescribed, like, harder thing is the trazodone. I'm on 2 milligrams of Xanax. A 0.5 milligram 4 times a day. Okay, 2 milligrams of Xanax. half a milligram 4 times a day, down from 4 milligrams of Xanax. Oh, wow. Okay. So you were on an okay amount. I've been holding for 4 weeks so far. So scared to go down further, but no, it must be done. I'm caught up in polypharmacy, so I'm gonna have... Yeah, don't be afraid to hold for a while. Like, if you feel really unstable, I'm not a doctor, but if you feel really unstable, I would suggest not making a cut. I would wait until you're completely stable and you're okay, and then just the slightest cut. Because I was only on 2 milligrams when I stopped, and it's a really low dose. And every time I made a cut, I was really good, and then I made a cut, and then I was really good, and then I made a cut. So I was not in a hurry. I knew that it was a process. Just make sure you are stable and you're good before you make a cut, because if you do the cuts too quick, your physical might be okay quicker, but your head and your brain hasn't had a chance to catch up. So I feel like the physical heals quicker, but if you go slow, you're giving your brain time to catch up. And I think that would make things a lot better. So just don't be in a hurry at all. Just don't be in a hurry. Like when I go off the trazodone, I'm going to do it unbelievably slow. I wish I would have gone even slower with my benzo. Even though I was good, I wish I would have still gone slower, so my brain would have been... Oh, no akathisia. Okay. So the uncomfortable feeling. Yeah. Okay. Several to COE off. What's COE? I'm glad you don't have akathisia. I hear that's a nightmare. Whoops. I hit something. No rhyme or reason sometimes. Are you fairly functional? Yeah, I think you washed your car the other day, like a week ago, which I know you had to struggle through it, but that's awesome that you did it. But I do get that in my legs from time to time. Okay, that's where I think I heard it. I think a couple of you guys have had akathisia. The jerks for me have been the worst so far. They don't stop. The tremors are like the body jerks where you just like you just all of a sudden like throw your arm out. Yeah, restless leg syndrome is awful. Yeah, I can imagine. I think I have the restless leg syndrome throughout my whole body. Maybe that's a good way of kind of putting into words, where you jerk and then you're just uncomfortable. I'm functional. I just have to push myself most of the time to do things and get a lot of pain sometimes. And you get a lot of pain sometimes. Oh, I hope it lessens up. I really, really, really hope that it gets much better. Annual solar eclipse 2024. Yes, April 8th, solar eclipse. I've never paid attention to them, so that should be interesting. Bless you, Clonopin helped me too. Cytopram? Richard, thank you for your comment, Cytopram. I don't know what... Is that a benzo? Thank you, Aaron and Waves. You're welcome, Sydney. I'm glad you're here. I hope all of this helps. Idle 24 days clean from benzo opiates and alcohol. That's amazing. How are you feeling? Did you stop all of them all at once? And how are you doing after 24 days? I'm from Springfield and had to find a doctor in Wisconsin to help me taper off. That's awesome. So there was a doctor that could help you taper. Waves, that's great. I had 2 seizures coming off of Xanax. What milligram were you on for Xanax? Yeah, I went into rehab because they were worried about seizures, which was kind of scary because I had no idea that was even a thing. But I didn't have any medical issues I think I was on too low of a dose at the time. Wow, that's quite a drive. Let's see. So do you drive out there to, Shirley, do you drive out there to, like, every couple weeks, or do you do, like, telehealth? Hopefully you can do telehealth. That would be pretty awesome. That way you don't have to drive that drive. Body jerks, limbs flying out. Yeah, that sucks. I had the tremors and the body jerks. It sucks. And then no appetite. Like, didn't eat for like 2 weeks. Couldn't stomach anything. Erin, you're still getting that awful feeling in your upper legs. I do, but it's like if I rub it, it soothes it. And it's just like this pins and needle, ants running through my legs, or like this like heavy pressure in my chest. It kind of just goes everywhere. And I've noticed, like, rub it, or I'll like sit like this, and it helps. It's so crazy what this does to the nervous system. It's insane. Restless limb syndrome. I'm sure that's a thing. Yeah, I think that that's what it is. Just your whole body's all crazy out of whack. Yeah, surely. He does video chat. He does. Oh, so you did a video chat. You didn't have to drive there. That's really good. I think that the whole telehealth is really good for people who are sick or in withdrawal. It gives you access without having to get in the car and do all that when you're feeling like shit. Congratulations to Idol. Absolutely, congratulations. Restless leg in the whole body is a good way to describe it. Absolutely. I think that's like the perfect, that's how I'm going to describe it from here on out. Restless leg in the whole body. Appreciate you guys. It helps me a lot. I'm really, really glad, Idol. And this is a good group. I feel like everybody comes back for Mondays and Wednesdays and gets to chat with each other and all of that. It's really helpful. One day I woke up, I think I was day 4 of my withdrawal, and I woke up and was like, I want to do a video. I need to talk. I need to vent. I need to talk to somebody. And I got a lot of good advice, especially like when I couldn't sleep, or got a lot of good advice. So it's a good community, especially if we're doing like a live and you guys can communicate and answer questions and ask and stuff. And it's really good for people who are about to go through it. They can get all their questions answered, and it helps tremendously. Yes, I did. I still have 3 bars left. Okay, so you're tapering right now. You have 3 bars left. Was just tired of feeling the way I did. So I had to quit all of them at once. I was on like 6 or 7 milligrams a day of Xanax. So are you tapering, Idol? Are you tapering, or did you cold turkey all of it? Because if you cold turkey 6 or 7 milligrams, that would be pretty intense. It's like involuntary spasms. Yep. We did video chats. Okay, good. I'm glad that you had that access. I love when that's how I talk to my psychiatrist, is over video. That's your nervous system coming back. That feeling is our nervous system coming back? That's interesting. It feels yucky. I wish it would be back already. I get that still a lot. Yeah. In alcohol withdrawal, I need 3 cans of sugar. I needed 3 cans of super strength before I could shower in the morning. Oh. Wow. Did you go to rehab, Dang it, I keep hitting this. I'm glad you're here. I felt alone for a long time. Oh, Shirley, that really tugs at my heart. I'm so glad you're here too. That was the sweetest comment. Thank you. I'm so glad you don't feel alone. And honestly, like, I didn't want to feel alone either. So I'm really glad that we're all here and we can all give each other support. I'm so glad I hope you don't feel alone anymore. I try to get on here and just let everybody talk and just kind of, somebody's like crazy honking outside. Thank you so much, Shirley. I hope that you don't feel alone anymore. Somebody's honking and now they're screaming. Jeez. I cold turkey it made me have 2 seizures. Okay, okay. So are you idle? Are you still off of it, or did you get back on a dose? Because I'm a little confused. Are you back on some of it, or are you still off of all of it? Okay, I could see that amount would make you have 2 seizures. Sorry, seizures. Yes, it for sure. Waves to Shirley. Yes, it's lonely. So appreciate. Oh, you so appreciate Aaron doing this. Well, thank you guys. I'm so glad you guys are here. I really am. Idol was hospitalized for 4 days. Oh, jeez. I'm so glad that you're out of the hospital and you're doing okay. Yes, your nerves are healing. I know. I wish they'd kick into gear already. Come on, let's go. I'm very impatient now. Let's go. When I could get in, yes, many months after. But they're just made me do large taper leaps. Okay, I got a call. Of course. Okay, we're good again. Your nerves are healing when sorry, they were leaving a message and for some reason it like freezes. Hold on. Yeah, the fact that rehabs, they do such large cuts, I didn't realize till I went how quick it is, and I could have just done that at home. But they make it like, well, you can have a seizure, you need to come in here, and we need to like supervise you and all that, so it all sounds good. Yeah, no detox. Yeah, I don't understand. They claim to have all of this knowledge, but yet when you get in, it just, it's like none of you have ever gone through this, have you? Because this is torture. Facility. The neurons, I think they're called. Yeah, whatever they're called, they need to kick on already. I thought that honk was outside my door. Yeah. Yeah, they were like honking and screaming, and it's crazy. Okay. You can take care of it then. Oh, you're off. Okay. And so now that you're off everything, how are you feeling? Haven't touched a benzo for 24 days. Okay. And so that's amazing. And you're doing okay? The lymphatic nervous system shuts down. Yeah. That's the part that really sucks. Or a drop of alcohol. That is really good. I know that the benzo and the alcohol are on the same receptors. So they mess with the GABA receptors. And so so I know that being off of those are going to mess with your GABA. That's awesome. I don't. Okay. Idol Tofu, appreciate you. It was super scary having those seizures. Just like teleport from my house to the ambulance and be so confused. Yeah. That must have been really scary. Really scary. The medical assistant detox center here costs big bucks. I had really good insurance at the time, which was the reason that I went. But like day 3, I was like, they're upping my meds. They took me from 2 milligrams of Valium. They switched me to, I talk about this in other videos, but I'm just going to briefly, 5 milligrams of Ativan 4 times a day. And they didn't even have my dose that I came in on. And I'm like, okay, this is pointless. So like 3 days in, I refused medication because I was like, you're putting me on a higher dose. And I couldn't leave against doctor's orders because then the insurance wouldn't pay. And when I went in, they told me that. So I had to be cold turkey in there because they didn't have my low dose. And I couldn't leave because I didn't want to be stuck with a, 3 or 4 day bill. So it sucked. It sucked. I just have those random muscle spasms where I'll like, Lauren, random muscle spasms. Sorry, my daughter's texting me. Where I'll like be lying here and all of a sudden I'll punch the air or kick my leg out. It was super weird. Yeah, it's so weird. All of a sudden, you'll just like punch something and it's just your muscles just freaking out. I do not take a drop of even shady. Yeah, don't take anything. Hi there, my name is Melissa from Toronto, Canada. Hi, Melissa. Welcome. We're all here trying to figure out how and what needs to happen and how to get better from withdrawal. Because it is fun and it sucks, and at least we have a community that we can talk to each other. My whole nervous system has been ruined by benzos. How much were you on? The doctor cut you off cold turkey? That's scary. That's why I tapered. I was afraid of that. Or pharmacies just not filling it anymore. Did you recover? And how much were you on? I'm really curious. Anybody have memory loss from benzos? Don't remember like anything for the past 3 months ago. New Year's has just been erased in my head. Oh, wow. See, my memory is not good right now, but I wouldn't say I have memory loss. It's just like forming a sentence perfectly and like details. It's not easy. Might be from the seizures, yeah. Tofi, that's crazy, man. Hopefully shit heals and I'm not like that girl from 50 First Dates with Adam Sandler. That's pretty funny. Oh my gosh, that's funny. But yeah, honestly, I think people who are on really high doses that just get cut off after being on them since, from a kid, you took 8 milligrams of Ativan and 8 milligrams of clozapam. Oh, and they cut you off cold turkey. So like, what is wrong with these doctors that cut you off cold turkey? Like, that's just, wow. Gypsy, the memory loss has improved since stopping the benzo. All right, you guys are gonna come with me because I need it. My daughter forgot a towel. Let me see if I can get her one. So you're gonna come with me so I can go get her a towel. It's been a relatively nice, like, chill day. Sorry, guys. That was really loud. Trying to do all this fun stuff. All right, there you go. You're welcome. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Yeah, you call it abuse from those doctors. Damn, 16 milligrams of a high dose praying for you. Yeah. Did you say how you were feeling in here? 16 milligrams. Wow. That's crazy. I can't believe they would cut you off after being on that much. That's insane. After 4.5 years total, even my mental aesthetic has dramatically, it gets better for sure. Well, thank you for that. I know everything heals with time, but it's just, it's having to function and do things while you're healing, and how to cope with life when life doesn't stop. Okay. Yes, I have conjunctive and memory issues. It's getting better, and I am tapering slow. I'm so glad you're tapering slow. I think that's the key, is just to taper really slow. Doctors don't give a about their patients. Most of their patients, right? They are puppets to Big Pharma. I know, that's why you don't take medication. Like, I wish I would have fought through the postpartum depression, even though it was so bad. I wish I never took medication, because the postpartum depression, as horrific as it was, I wish I would have tried other things, but I did have to go into a hospital, a facility I had to go in, because it was just that bad. And of course they shove medication down your throat, because that's the only thing they know. The only thing they know is how to treat it is with medicine. And I don't even know what I would do different as far as like how I would treat it, but I just, knowing what I know now, I wish I had never got on the mood altering drugs. However that looks, I just wish I would have researched it more and not been so, okay, sure, whatever you think. Okay, whatever you want. That's one thing I absolutely would change. Doctors have to follow the code in order to keep their jobs and mortgages, etc. That's very true. They have, where was I? They have like specific things that they have to do, and pharmaceutical people come in and they get a kickback and all that. So there's a lot to it, which really sucks, but there's a lot to it. Praying everything comes back. Man, I used a great speller. Now I catch myself having to check my spelling. Yeah, I've always had to check my spelling, so I've always had to check it. So, but my brain is definitely not as witty as it used to be. I agree. My whole body seized up. Yeah. Melissa, how long are you off? Memory loss, can't sleep, can't function, crying, dizzy, and loss of vision. Yeah. The dizziness, the crying, and the can't sleep were like big ones for me. And I think the crying for sure, like just it's a constant thing. Melissa, are you taking any sleep aid to kind of help? Holistic medicine is the way to go. I'm not a hippie, but the earth gives us everything we need. I couldn't agree more. I feel like, knowing what I know now, I would look more into that. Like, people talk about like CBD and cannabis and stuff, but I'm weird. I've taken gummies for sleep. I've tried them. They give me anxiety, and I've tried it more than once. I've tried a edible gummy and hard candy, and it gives me anxiety. It just doesn't go well with me. So I don't know why. It sucks, but I wish, if I go about it, I want to try something that's more natural, I guess. Because I do agree, there's a lot of stuff on this planet that is natural that people don't really realize it's there. Can you say happy birthday, Jason? Happy birthday, Jason. Let's see. Well, yes, I don't have kids, so I'm lucky in that respect. Yeah, luckily mine are older. Um, they take care of themselves for the most part. If I had a baby, I wouldn't be able to get off of this. That just takes too much out of you. So like, mine are older, so it's easier. They actually help me. Like if I needed food at the beginning, they would cook for me and stuff like that. So they're actually a big help. I wouldn't even take the flu jab, laugh out loud. Yeah, me neither. I've never taken one. I just feel like whatever, if I catch it, I catch it. Like my body will fight it. That's, you know, that's how I feel too. I also wish I never had to take meds. Yep, I agree. I think it's after the fact that you realize all this stuff that should have been told you at the beginning. They peddle whatever the pharmaceutical reps tell them to push and get bonuses. Yep, they sure do. It's never too late to get clear of the prescriptions. It's hard work, but so worth it. Absolutely. That's what we're pushing for. We got this. Keep pushing. Completely agree. Rereading, same here. Yeah, keep reading over and over and over. Doctors get their medical information from medical journals. Guess who writes all of those journals? Oh, that makes sense. That's shitty though. Like you would think that they would need to talk to actual patients. It's the stuff they say about not having withdrawals and stuff. Like obviously they're not even trying to look in that direction. They don't even want that as a side effect, so they're not going to put it. Which it's such shit. Does anyone get burning in their feet? I don't, but let me know if you guys do. Yeah, 100%. Also, jaw clenched and seizures, and time slows down. That, yeah. Hello, Seth. I can't say the first half of your name, but Seth is hello. What's your YouTube channel? Benzo Buddies? I don't think you're talking to me. I don't know. Benzo Buddies? Mary, yes, I do. Burning alternating with a mental feeling. Oh. Ooh. That would not feel good at all. What's this about? Like withdrawal. So psychiatric meds and opiates and that sort of thing is what we're all here for and talking about. Yes, holistic and vitamins and mineral supplements. Completely agree. Anyways, you really have it bad, Mary. Yeah. Oh, wow. Edibles makes me want to hide under a rock laughing out loud. Melissa, so you have the same thing that I have. It just makes you have anxiety and panic and just feel insane. I can't handle the feeling of not being able to like move my body or like I've always been having to be like with it, and even alcohol now just makes me feel incapacitated, and that gives me anxiety and makes me feel awful. They wanted me to take 7 or 8 different prescriptions and I refused after trying them for a couple of weeks. Found CBT to help. Yeah, that's my husband. So yeah, he doesn't take any medication. He refuses, like absolutely refuses to take medication. But he does have the CBD gummies once in a while to sleep, which I do love that about you, that you just suck it up and deal with life instead of take something. Which I'm learning from that. I'm learning from you. Does anyone have stiff neck, shoulders, and strange neck pain? I've had like my neck, shoulders right here where I can't turn my head very much. Like it's super, super tight and uncomfortable. It's been like that for a couple months. I've been taking like a lot of baths, and then like my neck massager goes like this. But baths helps a lot in Epsom salt, and I like try to get in there to where it gets my neck and my back. But yeah, neck, shoulders, it's just a weird tight neck pain. I think it's because we're tense a lot of the time, and I think that's what's causing it. I'm new here. Benzos ruined my life. 3 months of them now. So you've been on them for 3 months? Ekas is your name. Ekas. I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm sorry. How much were you on? Ruined my life, 3 months of them now. So you've been on for 3 months. 60 minutes. Looking for CBD with CBN, no THC. It worked wonders for chronic insomnia. Okay, hold on. Okay, so here's, what is it? Green Dolphin hemp gummies. These are my husband's. He likes them a lot. Like I said, he only takes one once in a blue moon. But I felt like I would share them here for anybody who could use them. Let me see what's in it. I think it's Mylan Biomic. She was on Big Bang Theory. She was in Blossomed. I think this is her line. But go ahead and look it up. Green Dolphin hemp gummies. If you do like gummies, they help him a lot. He's tried a couple different ones. Tofu, I agree. Okay. Tofu, I agree. CBD is amazing. Changed my life. Yep, it sure did. It sure did. You can handle that stiff. But I think you like this brand. It's the Mylan Biomic But anyway, so yeah. I think you like this brand, so. Welcome. Did you taper? It will get better. Yes. EKAS. Asking if you tapered. Hi, Dakota. Hello, Dakota. Welcome. I never took the jab. All of my friends took the jab and keep getting sick. We can thank Bill Gates. Yeah, I'm going to be careful with that just because I don't want to get my YouTube taken down because they're pretty, they watch for that. But I'm going to say, I agree with you 100%. I did not take it. I will not take it. And my immediate family has not taken it. I don't agree with it. The family members that have taken it are constantly getting sick and now have heart problems and now have, you know, all that wonderful stuff that pisses me off. Like my dad's one of them that has heart problems now and had a pacemaker. So, and my uncle, yeah, so I definitely am not going to put anything in my body that is not absolutely necessary. Pills, medicine, just anything. I'm going to be very careful from now on. But when that came out, I knew something was sketchy and I just didn't want it. And I didn't want my family to have it. So about half my family took it and half did not. Burning in feet. Yes. Okay, Melissa, you have that too. One and done. One and done. Yes, Melissa, I got a lot of pain in the neck and shoulders and legs. Yeah, I think we all do. I think that's kind of common. I'm noticing that more and more people do have that. I had burning on the tops of my thighs. It felt like I had acid spilled on your lap. Oh, wow. Yeah, 1 year. 1 year and 2 weeks still struggling. 1 year and 2 weeks. Wow. I did not first, but I relapsed. After then, I quit cold turkey, had a seizure, but now I dealt with the post-acute withdrawals, and it's hell. Yeah, it's awful. It's the worst feeling I think I've ever had. And I had severe postpartum depression and anxiety for 3 times, 3 different kids. And I honestly think this is the worst because I knew that I was still me. I was sad and I was anxious, but I was still me. I didn't have like my brain all messed up. I think that's the shitty part. Melissa, you got off of several different meds secretively. Why did you get off of them secretively? Yes, I had that. Felt like thousands of electric hot needles. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I had some of that, but not horrific, not super bad. Secretively, haha. So, like, without your husband or your kids or anybody knowing, your family, you know, you did it just by yourself. Raquel, hi Raquel. You feel dizzy? Yeah, I had dizziness a lot. Where the ground felt like it was moving. I kind of got used to it, and then one day it just went away, and I didn't realize it. But I had the dizziness pretty bad. But I do get motion sick really easy, and so I think I'm susceptible to that. Use a neck massager. Yes, 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 yes. I was on martezapam for sleep. Yeah, I've heard of a lot of people being on that. Those are for the harder nights. I take straight CBD with no THC once a night. Yeah. Which you need to find another place that you can get the other CBD from. He did order regular CBD that he took every day, but the company is closing down. It's a veteran company, so he's got to find a different place. Martazepam messed with your sight. Otherwise, it worked well. Wow. Isn't the side effects so crazy that it's so different from person to person? Each day is a day away from this crap. Did your mental stuff lessen? Sounds like you're in a lot of physical symptoms. I still think Mary has quite a bit of symptoms, but I'll let her answer that below. Hemp gummies, right? Yes, hemp gummies. Green dolphin hemp gummies. I hope you guys try them and like them. I think he's tried a couple different brands and he likes these the best, so I think. My Chihuahua takes THC gummies and now he's a lot better. Oh, that's awesome. I have more physical than mental waves. Oh, Mary, you have more physical than mental. Okay. I know what you mean. We can call him Bill Boy for now. Yeah, let's call him Bill Boy, because I would hate to get shut down and then not be able to talk to all you guys. It's all stinky. Yep, that subject. Arm candy instead of jab. Yeah. I said peace, love, and light to all of you. It's called Green Dolphin. Yeah, Green Dolphin hemp gummies. Green Dolphin. Yeah. And the one he has is 1,500 milligrams. But yeah, I'm not sure if that's higher or not. I tried them a while ago, and they made me anxious. But I would love to find something that worked for me. It feels like my brain received and waiting to absorb very sweet. Oh, good. Waiting to absorb very sweet. Awesome. It feels like a brain that has been burned wires in it. Yes, it does. Yeah, you can find it on Amazon. I'm 13 months out. Not 100%, but oh my god, life is coming back. That's amazing, Gypsy. Yeah, I definitely see a little bit each day or each week, I guess. But it's so nice when you get that glimpse of being able to do it without it being absolutely horrific to go and do something and be out and be around. I don't know if you guys have this, but one of my biggest hang-ups is being around a crowd, being around other people. I don't know why, but like that is my issue right now. It's not going places. It's just I just don't want to be around people. Let me know if you guys feel the same way. I don't know what that is, and I don't know. I mean, it's getting a little better, but yeah, I just don't want to be around people. God bless. The feeling is bad. Yes, my family. Okay, your family. Yeah. Thanks, Tofu. Yes. Hit the likes. Hit the likes. We need channels like this to feed our benzo knowledge and furthermore arm us against the monster. Yes, yes, thank you, you know. Yeah, hit those likes so that we can have people that are going through the same thing as us. The more likes this video gets, it's pushed out to more and more people. You know how that algorithm is. Thank you for saying that, you know, that's really sweet. Melissa, I found a trick to help out with sensitivity issues. I made a sensitivity device. Oh, what's that like? Tell me more. What left you, Gypsy? Tell me more. What left for you? And what remains? Okay. Hi, stupid question. Okay. Agoraphobia. You have agoraphobia? Hi, Stelly. Same. Hi, waves. I'm trying to catch up here. Hi, Donna Marie. I didn't see you in here. Steezy Music 2022. Last night I lost my pet. I'm so sorry that you lost your pet. Oh, I definitely know what you're going through. I lost mine on Wednesday. And I try not to cry because it makes my face puffy. But I know what you're going through. I can't be around people. Get too overstimulated and agitated in my brain. Yes, that's exactly how I feel. I feel overstimulated and agitated. I'm so glad some other people like know, because that's exactly how I feel when I'm around other people right now. Let me know how, you know, I mean, it's gotten a little bit better, but it just really sucks. But I'm so glad that I'm not the only one. I'm so sorry. Thanks, Waves. He was the coolest cockroach I know. Oh. You had a pet cockroach? Let me know if I'm being gullible right here. Or did you really have a pet cockroach? Cockroach, yeah. I'm not so anxious around people. It's more like I lost interest in people, mainly because everyone is on drugs, heroin, coke, benzos, and street pills. Yeah, that'll do it. Hi, Erin. Just came on. Didn't realize time. Yeah, so I had to change the time because I had to take my daughter. She got her braces off today. So it took a little longer. I just put the time back to 1. I'm sorry if that interfered. I just didn't want to do it in the car and all that. So, but usually it'll be 12. Are you like that around your family? I just literally have no safe people, so trust me. Actually, I'm really comfortable around my family. So like my husband and my kids, I'm really, really comfortable around. I share with them and I cry in front of them and like I'm myself 100%. And then like if my sister and my brother-in-laws are coming this weekend and I'm pretty much myself around them. I have a really, really, really good support system. My husband, my kids, my dad, I call all the time, my stepmom, my sister, and they are just, and even my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law, call to see how I'm doing. Like I have like the best support system and I'm so thankful. They just understand, even though they've not gone through it, they understand and they're there for me. So I think that I don't think I'd be able to do it with, I just feel like I don't, come to think of it, I don't have one person that's not there for me. Like between my cousin, my aunts, my uncles, my sister, my husband's side of the family, my side of the family, I don't think there's one person that I don't feel like I can share anything with. Like every single person I could call up and be like, hey, I'm struggling. I just need to talk to someone, and they would be there. Like I'm so lucky when it comes to that. I think that's huge. I hope you do find at least one person that can be a good support system because that's huge. That's very difficult in that position. Prison, I'm on Xanax and flotazepam. Hi, Nicholas. How much Xanax are you on? His name was Thomas. Okay. Oh. And was he a cockroach? I'm very interested. That's pretty cool. I'm scared of them, if that's what it was. Or maybe I'm just being gullible. I don't know. Um, you look much better. Hope you're doing better. Thank you, Donna Marie. You know, my hardest time is at night, and that's just because of my pet. Um, I just, usually he's there and I pet him. So it's getting better for sure. But I just, you know, I have definitely like still a lot of struggles. My grandpa had cancer. I was there holding his hand at his apartment as MI maid doctor came. He crossed over and I cried many times a day. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I feel cold. Yeah, the cold and hot feeling sucks. I think I'm okay. But oh no, I'm not. Trying to control, but too much different life. It is the way it is. Yeah, it's so up and down. Emotionally, I feel cold. Yeah. You just feel numb, just cold. Yeah, I go through that many times a day. Hi waves, hoping you're okay. Support is so important. I think that's why I'm so bad off. I'm so sorry you don't have that, waves. Do you have one friend, one family member? You are blessed to have that support. I'm so blessed to have that support. I know exactly how lucky I am because I have an incredible amount of people behind me, which has people ask how you do it, and it's that. Yes, he was a cockroach. That is so cool. Is he like, did you, I mean, you just found him? Like, you found him on like outside or in your house and you decided to keep him? That's super interesting. Oh, sorry, waves. Yes, I feel cold and hard and angry. It's not like me. I had a couple days where I was angry and it felt so uncomfortable. What an amazing husband. Yeah, from time to time, not always. He's pretty great for most of the time. Yeah, you feel numb. Yeah, I go through many days like that, but is it like constant or kind of come and go? Yes, Sally, we have moments that are more than others. I still can't think of my pug, and you still think of your pug and cry like it was yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it sucks so bad. I almost I liked him more than people. They're so good to us, and then yeah, people you can't trust like you can your pet. One friend, but he is so burnt out as it's been a long road. It's not so much the lack of support, but the loss of them. So many friends and family never could have fathomed such loss. Oh, man. So you feel like he's just burnt out hearing about stuff that you're going through? He came up to me one night, so I gave him a home. That's so funny. He came up to me one night, so I gave him a home, and he would sit on my shoulder. A cockroach would sit on your shoulder and just sit there? And then you put him in a cage? Like, he wouldn't run away from you? He, like, stayed with you? Oh my God, that's so interesting. You weren't scared of him. That's so interesting. My phone rings and I cannot answer it. I cannot have people at my place because I have serious anxiety, panic issues. When I try to push myself to having people hear my anxiety, it hits so hard. Yeah. I know people will tell you, just push through. And sometimes pushing through is not worth it because you're miserable. And what is pushing through if you're miserable? Like, oh, just leave your house and go do XYZ. Like, I'm miserable the whole time. Like, I'm struggling. So why am I going to do that to myself? I totally understand. Me too. God is there for us. I will never forsake us. I completely agree, Raquel. I'm with you 100%. Yeah, there are so non-judgmental and forgiving. I love animals. Yeah. They are. They're always there for you, and they're no matter what you do. I love it. Don't stress, bruh. You're gonna be. All right, I'm gonna give a few more questions, and I think we'll be done for today. I'm gonna get some dragons. Grief is profound. It sucks so bad. I agree. Comes and goes. Yep. Thanks, Susie. Yeah, he stayed with me. That's crazy that he actually stayed with you. That's pretty cool. Serious question to those who have lost a pet. How long did it take you to put their stuff away? With all my heart, I pray that God will take all the pain from everyone. Yeah. Yeah, we gave his food and his treats and stuff to my daughter's friend that has 3 cats. But yeah, we got everything else still out. We I don't know. Around a year. It took you a year, Mary. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes I feel like it's harder seeing his stuff, and sometimes it's comforting. It's just a hit or miss. Because when you see their stuff, you want to see them in it. We used to bury their things with them in the backyard, our past cats. Yeah. We didn't bury him. He died at the vet. So we let, did the service through the vet. So yeah, since he passed there. But that would be a really good thing, is burying them with their things. I couldn't put anything away until 6 months. Then my husband bought a home, 2 pug brothers, for me to stop crying. Oh, wow. Did that help, Donna Marie? Getting the 2 pug brothers? Did it actually help? Because people are like, are you going to get another cat? That might help. And I'm like, I don't want another animal. But, like, I don't want my kids to cry for months, I have blurred vision. Have anybody experienced that symptom? I haven't experienced blurred vision, but I definitely know. No, I didn't really have blurred vision. I had more of like dizziness, where the ground was moving. Like, yeah, dizziness. Maybe a little bit of blurred vision, but I think that's just me needing glasses and not wanting to wear glasses. Did you have him cremated, Aaron? Yeah, we had him cremated. Because he passed there, and I didn't want to take him home, and in the time we didn't even know where to bury him because we're renting this house, and there's rocks all in the backyard, and it was just, yeah. As South American, there's a word that says hush. It means we keep on living, as hard as it is. You have all your ashes from your pets. I actually have a surprise for I don't want to say it on here because he's here, but my husband and my kids that I did. We had 2 of our cats cremated, and they still sit together on my shelf. I think that would have been just too hard for us. Yes, it did. It did help getting 2 new animals. Did you compare your new animals to the one that passed? I think that I would do that. I would be like, oh, they're doing this, but Tony would have done this. Like, did you feel like you were comparing? You'll feel the right time to get another, yeah. I still have my pet bird's bones in a special place with an angel pin inside of it. Oh, wow. No matter what pet it is, it's devastating. They're just so amazing. Because I miss coming home to empty for baby house. Yeah. We got paw and nose prints as well. And a patch of fur. Yeah, we got that on the card. 2 paw prints, a nose print, and a patch of his fur in the shape of a heart. that's beautiful. Yes, tofu, same here. I feel we will get another cat when the time is right. Either a cat or a dog. I just, we have to move from this house first, and then, maybe 6 months or a year. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to get one and then like resent it, and I don't know if it would help. It's just, I'm all mixed emotions. Hi from Italy. Hi, Oswald. Thanks for being here. We actually were wrapping things up, but I will be back on Wednesday at 12 o'clock. So usually it's Monday and Wednesday, 12 o'clock Pacific time. And then I just do videos on Tuesday and Thursday and Friday. Yes, one was just like, yes, one was just like the one I lost. So it was comforting. Interesting. I mean, that's pretty cool that you got an animal that was like the old one. Like, that is comforting. Hi, Oswald. Yes. Orange tabby cats are the best. Yes, that's the one we had. We had the orange tabby. He was the coolest. I send all of you hugs. Okay, Erin, bye. Bye, Mary. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up for today. We're already going on like 90 minutes, 86 minutes. How's it going, Oswald? We're all doing okay, just taking it one day at a time. Take your time to grieve. Yes, absolutely. I'm not gonna rush it. Bye, Waves. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye, Waves. Bye, Mary. Bye, Donna Marie. Oswald, Melissa, Mary. Greetings from Turkey. Thank you, Aliber. Come back Wednesday at 12. I'm gonna do another live Wednesday at 12. Thank you for being here, you guys. I really appreciate it. Blessings to you guys too, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.